I'm totally feeling the record today. I just have to, like, move a little slower and more deliberate in the menus. Pretty good, actually. I haven't felt it today. Which is good because I got Mr. Heroes. A 7-inch Roman burger meal for $5. Because Cavs boys. Maybe you need to go away, phone. I don't want to be distracted. Go there. I'm actually feeling pretty good, other than the fact I only got 5 hours of sleep. But I'm trying to fix my sleep cycle anyways. I've been impacted with wisdom tooth, and it's been killing me for the past like 3 weeks. And I have another 4 weeks to go until it comes out. In fact, it's actually a month from today. It's bad times, but it has its days. This is not gonna work, is it? All right. Ah, Jesus! Fucking take my start input. No, I'm trying to fix it. I want to be able to wake up at 9 o'clock now. But it sucks when I go to sleep at like 6 in the morning. Luckily, the impacted tooth isn't like too bad. It's not like on its side. It's kind of like just this way. So it just hurts like a bit. Like I know people who've had it like on their side. What the fuck am I doing? Alright. I really need to get better at this test. Actually, what I was doing last night, I was watching Elvin play Forbidden Memories 100%. Completely parallel? That sounds awful. That legitimately sounds awful. What's even worse, I'm not getting knocked out for it. There's Novocaine, and just gonna rip him out. I'm not looking forward to it. Woke up in the middle of the... Oh, God. That sounds terrible. I really hate this test. I feel like the gold restriction is like too low. I've never gotten like a 23.6 flat. I've only gotten like 23.65s. Kinda dumb. I never woken up from being knocked out before. It sounds like, it sounds really, really bad. Oh no, that's bad. Like I'm pretty sure I'll be fine, but I mean, I guess I'm just thinking too much about like me not being knocked out and having to feel it. Well, feel it with the Novocaine, but should be all right. So I was talking to my friend who did shitty at Origins, and I'm like, we were talking about my Overlord deck because I just had it around. And I started pricing out the other stuff that came out, And if I didn't get, if I don't get the what the fuck is it called? If I don't get Blade Master Titan or the Overlord G-Guard, I don't know its name. It'd be like only $50 to finish the deck. Like I'd be able to get like 3 Burnout, 4 New Perfects because I have the shitty Airmo. Triggers, Dial Griffin. No, that Defeat Flare, yeah, that's the one. Like he says that you like totally need Defeat Flare. I'm like, no, you don't. It's totally not worth it. I think if I was gonna finish it, I think I would do 4 Stand Trigger, 4 the new one. I like that one a lot. With the starter guy that when you kill a guy, kill another guy. Yeah, Denial's fine. Yeah, it's easy to play on Defeat Flare. Like, really easy. Most decks can easily out it. Because it's Vanguard to Vanguard. That's what my friends and I were discussing. When we first saw the card, we're like, oh, hold on. Yeah, said Egg, whatever his name is. Like, Defeat Flare is just too easy. Like, Sanctuary can easily play around it by just attacking last with their Vanguard. Yeah, it's just, yeah, attack last with your Vanguard. Doesn't matter what deck you're playing. Like, if I was gonna do my G-Guard lineup, it'd be like 3 Denial Griffin and Dark Element, I want to say. They're Dark or Metal. Probably Metal. Mostly because I have like 3 or 4 of them. Might as well just play as much as I can. My friend who did shitty plays that deck, and he's like, I can't lie, I cannot play around Kagura. I'm like, fair enough, bro. But to be fair, I still think Davis is alright. But you have to be on Skyros a lot. So it's kind of just playing Aquaforce as Aquaforce, not as a Davis deck. But I was talking about like how locals are looking, and he says they're still just the same, so that's kind of holding me back from wanting to come back. So I just have to make a lot of decisions in my head if I want to come back or not. Ooh, I almost fucked that up. I was so close to the grass, because in this... Like in these tests, the start and stop ones, if you stop while any part of your car is in the grass, it'll fail you. Which is a really weird mechanic. I almost got that. Well, the thing is, I only quit like a month ago. So that's why I'm like, is something gonna happen? It's not a matter of just having a deck to be comfortable with, it's just a matter of having a deck. I have Overlords, it's just, they're not with the new stuff. And I have Deleters still, but that deck was legitimately $19, and I bought it just to buy it as a meme. But like, I don't want to be playing Vanguard again and be like, alright, I'm gonna spend like $20 a week. Yeah, took a break. Got away from the idiots. I don't want to be spending like $20 a week when I don't have a job, kind of thing. So like, if I want to do that, I want to be able to have fun. I want to be able to have locals. You know what I mean? It's like, I know people have told me, like, people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! Around me have been like, oh, why don't you just get, if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just get a deck and just have it around. I'm like, I'm never gonna play. Like, I don't want to have cards sitting around. If I get like a job soon, I probably will just be like, fuck it, I'll do one or the other kind of thing. It's all up in the air. But we're at a position where, like, the shop that I can actually get to isn't having tournaments, and the shop I can't get to does. So, yeah. Exactly. Like, I still have remnants of my super heavy samurai deck that I played at one local back in... When the fuck was it? Like, last year? And I just have it around, and I want to move it, but I can't. And I can't play with it because I don't have locals around, like, in my area. It's just like, why do I have this stuff around? And my one friend keeps fucking dropping his goddamn shitty commons in my house. And I think I've told him like 4 times, can you please not? I kind of don't want a big bin of commons sitting around. And like yesterday he asked me to look through them. I'm like, no. You can look through them. You can come over. Back door's open. Come on. It was like, if I'm gonna spend like $100 or something like that, like finish the deck, I don't want it just sitting around. I want to play with it, you know? Because I am perfectly willing to finish that Overlord deck. It is really fun. It's pretty good. But I want to be able to play with it. Ask your mom to look through them. Exactly. Well, he's a really good friend of mine, though, but he keeps just leaving his fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Comments here, and I'm like, I don't want to look through this. It's a bin wide, like, longer than my desk. So it's like a 5-foot long bin of shit. And there's, like, tins inside, and, like, a priority box full of commons. I'm like, I don't want to look through this. Just to find, like, a Call of the Haunted or something. Or, like, 2 terraformings. Exactly. That could have been something. If I hadn't been skeptical on how that last corner was, I would have gone for the drift there, and probably a gold. But we'll have to see. In other runs, if I ever attempt it. Those tests are really hard because, like, the curbs are so big. If you hit one of the curbs, you're gonna be in the air and you're gonna lose traction, or you're gonna be in the grass and fail. So it's just really awkward to go through those corners. I used to be really good at them, but then again, I used to be good at slaloms too. So what are you gonna do? Oh, they're the exact same curbs that are in the complex string in Gran Turismo 3. Like I'm gonna say like the first fifth of the track. Like the second or third section, I forgot. Like it starts with slaloms. Yeah, it's the one. It's after straightaway, after the slaloms. It's the squares, and it's the same thing. It's just hard to deal with. I love how, like, getting gold for this test is drifting. It's pretty nice. I never want to drift. Drifting's bad. You'll win more races going straight than you going sideways. But I guess that's an exception because of how the corner is made. Okay, just come on, Camaro. Let's get me through it. I just want to finish the tests. Drifting is cool though. Like that line I actually read in. I was playing, I think, Gran Turismo 6. One of the licenses in Gran Turismo 6. It was a snow test, and it was a description that pops up to help you out, and like no review of what the test is. And that was one of the lines. Is like you'll win more races going forward than you go sideways. Try not to drift as much. I'm like, that is a good point. That is a good point, game. Oh, fuck. Is this gold? Holy shit! Oh! This better fucking record. That is amazing. Oh my god, nailed the gold first try in the hardest test. I'm so happy. That is insane. I gotta show Tomb that. That's never gonna happen again. Oh my god. That first corner felt so good, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta ride this thing. So now I've already got 2 highlights of today. That's good. I was a little slow. I should have drifted. I would have been fine just accelerating out. I almost just want. I know it's all downhill from here, guys. We're fucked. I'm gonna ask Tomb if he's ever gotten that first try. I'm assuming he has, because, like, once you practice the test so much, it doesn't matter how hard it is, you'll get it. If I get gold on the Corvette test, this might be a gold, and I'm not gonna be able to beat it, because, like, most of the time I get 21s on that Camaro test, so I've already saved, like, a whole second just by doing better. No, we're passing it, fuck you. Ah, well, it was my time. I felt my car going toward angles and it hit the grass. I needed to stop it. I'll take the second without having to reset. That's perfectly fine with me. This bronze set did really bad. Hit the brakes. If I'd followed through with that and I wasn't in the grass, probably would have gotten the high silver. It's a surprisingly hard test because S2000 doesn't cooperate. It's too small. And there's a bank on that corner. It's like really technical. Like this test here. Oh, the alpha one too. The alpha one's really hard. You just have to find an angle. Alright, that wasn't a gold. Exactly. Yeah, S2000. Well, it's stiff. Yeah, S2000 is like really stiff for some reason. I see what you did there, brother. Alright, I want a sub 26 on this. I want to see if I can do it. Yep, fun stuff. Big dirt boys. Bang. 25 to 93. That's good. That is a tutorial on how to do that test. Anyone wanted to know. Well, not this one, sadly. I think the PAL time is a 26.7 or a 26.4. So it's still easy whether you're on PAL or NTSC. And I always say that's how you do that test because, like, I know Book and Adrian have a tough time with that, like controlling the Impreza while while it's in the air kind of thing. Or trying to get to a point where it's not going to go in the air. Because like, to prepare yourself for something like that, you have to just... You can't have your tires at any other angle when you're going into a jump. You have to go straight. Or your car's going to go somewhere you don't want it to go. So you have to just set it up correctly. Or, like, let off the accelerator before you go into the jump kind of thing. It takes a little bit of getting used to. You just have to be careful. Yeah, this isn't gold. This is bad. The 24.5. Yep. That's mostly how it goes for like anything dirt. You just have to make the angle work for you and be careful. And like use like the accelerator more than a brake. If that makes any sense. And like try to avoid the e-brake, obviously. The e-brake will lock up your tires. Ah, damn, it's like a frame off. Alright, slalom boys. Let's prepare for 2 bronzes in a row. There's no way I'm failing this. I'm just gonna get through it. Go, just go, 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 go. Yep. 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 So just gotta do this. Yep. Big bronze boys. Like this could have been a good IB if I can just nail the 2 slaloms like not shit. That'd be fine. Also, that R33 test is like low key, like probably the top 5 hardest test in this game because of how way the corner is. It's like not a hairpin. It's like a more than a hairpin. Super awkward. Alright, get me out of here. Let's go. I don't like the S2000 slalom because like you need to actually like work for the gold. For the 106, you kind of have to get through it, and you most of the time will get gold if you don't hit anything, and you're not like being super super careful. No, no, you can go through it without like really deaccelerating. It's really like, once you get the hang of slaloms, they're fine, but like I don't feel like I was like 2,000s off. I don't feel like going through it again and trying to get gold because they're so far apart. You have the room to do it. It's just one mistake will fail you. Probably an Asian thing. Nah, that's alright. Totally an American thing. I don't know why the rear end looks so high up on the Viper. It looks like it's floating. Alright, here comes some, hopefully a time save. I don't think my IA was pretty good in my PB. And I can always just do really well on the IA2 and IA10. Super fast corners 1 and 2. Big drift boys. It seriously looks like it's floating. I'm pretty sure the rear end on a Viper's not that high up. It's high butt. It's like Hank Hill. What's interesting about that circle test, that drift technique I actually learned from Enthusia on PS2, because there's a, towards the end of, it's not like their license mode, but they're like, I guess mission mode or something. I forgot what it was called. Not Enthusia Life, whatever. There's the last section with 4 tests, and those 4 tests have special restrictions on your car, like your brakes either don't work, your shifter doesn't work, you can't use the e-brake, like those kind of stuff. And they're the tests that you have to go around a sweeper in that kind of angle, and you have to like accelerate and decelerate and hold the turn, which I can both do on the steering wheel and the D-pad. So it's like it's really weird how it works, just like having to drift that way. Also, I think your acceleration and stabilization are off too on some of the tests. Yeah, Enthusia is not easy because it has a really long mission mode, like really long. I should stream that one day, but I don't know if I feel like playing it again. Because the Enthusia Life has like no end to it. And my data's already at maxed out level. If I hadn't drifted through that, I would have been fine. It would have been at 23. It dropped my start input again. God damn it. In fact, a lot of stuff I learned from Enthusia I use a lot in Gran Turismo. It's just kind of hard to tell. It's just mostly the drifting because the way the game worked. And I think it's a game that I'm the only one who's ever heard of. The Enthusia, Enthusia. Made by Konami, came out in 2005. It didn't get high rating because like nobody ever played it. I think I paid like $40 for it when it came out. I saw an X-Play on a G4 back as a kid. And I'm like, this game looks really cool, I want it, and I got it. And I'm like, oh, this game is really fucking hard. But it looks good for the time. It looks like just as good as Gran Turismo 4. Which obviously out at that year. Alright, this will be a 37. The whole game is really interesting. The only thing is it's like extremely difficult. Oh my god, it's a 38. Yeah, I'm losing time here. So I don't know how to do that corner. Like both of the stupid drift corners. Oh, that was... Damn it. I was going for the secondary strat. But I fucked up. Actually, what's funny about Enthusia, I think I bought that game 3 times. I had it once, I sold it, bought it, sold it, bought it. I just love going back to it. It's pretty fun. Driving challenge. That's what it's called. That's the mode with the missions. Like I was just scrolling through the menus in my head, and then there it is. God damn it! What the fuck? What am I doing? Just go. Jesus. Yeah, this IA is pretty bad. Ugh. Prepare to lose some time. Not good. Alright, and we're out. We'll lose like 4 seconds, I'm gonna say. Or just 2/10. Alright. Fair enough game. I can't really complain about those licenses. Like, it's really tough to complain of first try IC3. Alright, I'm gonna be super careful in the menus today. Not like super duper careful. I just have to like, I gotta be way more deliberate. This doesn't happen again. Oh god, my frame rate. Frame rate, please come back. Yeah, it's kind of awesome. It's just, it has a really, really high difficulty curve. But it's one of those games where, like, you can play it and learn from it, which is really weird to say. Unlike, well, you play, like, Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2, or Automodelista, or Need for Speed Underground 2, or Most Wanted. Like, you don't learn that much from it. You can learn a lot from Enthusia 2 as a racer. Driver, whatever the fuck. Yeah, there you go. This is a shame there's like literally no way to speedrun it. Like, at all. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, kinda like, I still don't know what helps the lag here. I'm gonna do this. Maybe this helps. Nah, this doesn't help. These allergies are killing me. God, the textures in this game are like so bad in the background. I can't tell if that thing in the background is a lake or a dam. I don't want to have to boot up Gran Turismo 3 to figure it out. Kinda rough. But I also don't have smoothing turned on. Yeah, I have to do 197 stuff. My notes throw me off. I have like my notes are kind of like formatted like my splits. So I just didn't put in 245. I'm like, oh, I gotta do 245 now. Like, no, that's not how this works. Ah, damn it. I need to kick that habit of jumping on that. Alright, boys. Alright, so this is gonna be a rule for today. If I fuck up any menuing, that's gonna cost me more than like 2 seconds, I'm resetting. Seeing as how my run was yesterday, where it was like my racing was just about flawless, and I punted away a world record, I am not making that mistake twice. So let's just hope there aren't any menuing mistakes. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, they're like right behind me all the time. This is surprisingly hard to do this race. If it was anything but Trial Mountain, I think I would have a really tough time just winning it. Well, that's not grass. Ah, my fucking nose. I think that's pretty good. If I had my other notes up, I could compare. Because I have my theory notes where I have my times. And I have them all written down. Because lately I've been doing a lot of offline theory with this game, and I know there's gotta be a way to be able to do an outside race and save the time back. But I just have to figure it out. I'm getting close. I'm off by like 40 seconds. Like if you grab the Pulsar, do 80s 5, get the shovel, sell it, get a ZZS and tune it. I'm off by 40 seconds off my record. Surprisingly enough, so like 243 is pretty much free by doing that way. Doesn't matter what region you're from. Surprisingly enough. Coming out with the sniffles. Damn, I don't have a good Coke joke. Fuck. How's it going, Matt? No, I have like shitty allergies today. I was outside, I got Mr. Heroes. I'm turning into Kevin Owens or something. This constant sniffing. But sucks I can't help it. I don't want to take any medicine. Like, I'm really surprised about that Roman thing. I want to know more about the situation and stuff. Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, Brian Morrow. That's gonna be interesting. So I'm actually like really excited for that now. I might get the network to watch the Cruiserweight Classic. Big keyword, might. About the Roman thing, fucking, they knew about that before the pay-per-view. I am so surprised. I think. I don't know if it was a surprise or just like, I need more information before I can get like any kind of opinion on it. Cause I missed Dave and Alvarez's show the other day. Oh yeah, it is soon. Oh shit. Oh my god. Man, so you said like what? You're like hard cam or something, or in front of hard cam? I know. So I need you to have pictures. You gotta be taking some pictures. We gotta know your entire journey to see these cruiserweight Jack. Hard cam first row. I can't wait to spot you every single time. I see you like flipping out or something. Is this worth it? That probably wasn't the best idea. Jesus Christ, I am turning into Kevin Owens. My fucking nose. I wonder if somebody uploaded the Observer Live show. I need to hear like more information about this Roman situation. Because like right now, I actually don't know what he got wellness for. I don't know if it was juice or Some kind of other gizmos. Some gimmick he was putting in his nose. Brother. Percent 20 diet pills. Yeah, I saw your tweet. That actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, I don't know. I know they don't release statements for that kind of stuff, so I hope that's what it is. I hope it's not something else. Because I don't want like Vince to be like, you gotta get in better shape, damn it, or something, you know. Like, here, get bigger. I'm not telling you to take steroids, but hey, I just need you to get bigger. I hope it's not that. And what I'm hoping doesn't happen is I hope they don't do like live via satellite crap for this. Like when Roman was injured. I hope they're taking this suspension like very seriously. So we've got a weird month ahead. That's what I'm gonna say about this. Aw, man. Man, I must have played like a fucking god in my PB. Like, the only thing is, I think Trial Mountain was okay. I mean, it could have been a lot better. He might have the Baron Corbin sad tummy, for all we know. But I think I've seen him without the flak jacket. He looks okay. But it could just be like him on the road all the time. He can't work out as much as he wants to. Not being punished. That's like Randy Orton. I mean, he got punished, but like quote unquote good behavior got him out of it. Which is what I'm hoping doesn't happen. I hope this is an actual real thing, you know? Start from the bottom. Exactly. I actually read a weird report that it was really surprising to me. You notice how like, you know, Becky Lynch had like the full six pack going on in NXT, and like Charlotte was like still like she was like pretty big, and now Becky has to wear the corset because she's not working on her abs that much. I read that like, I mean it's probably speculation, but like Vince doesn't, either Vince or Dunn, whoever it is, doesn't necessarily want the girls to be like ripped and shredded and all that. They want it to be all softer and stuff. Which made me really sad, because Becky has amazing abs, and now she wears a corset, and now she doesn't have them. They're quite frustrating. And then obviously, being on the road will do that to you, because you can't work out all the time, because when they're all in like Florida, they can work out as much as they can, because they have the performance center, not moving around and all that. But it could all just be speculation, but I mean, you can see it on the girls that they don't look as they were when they were developmental. But then again, it could just be life on the road. Which also begs the question, like, how Nikki and Brie got, like, how they look. Because Nikki was huge for a while. It's like, how do you possibly have the time to do that when you're moving all the time? I really wish I knew if this decreased the frame rate drop, the loading times and all that. I can't really tell. Because game loads weird. Like, each track is like one spot where it loads like half the track. And it slows the game down too much. Yeah, there's that. I mean, Nikki, I don't think Nikki has that kind of body. Because, like, when she was back in like 09, 2010, stuff like that, she was just like Breeze size. To be fair. I mean, that could be Roman's problem, too. Maybe he can't grow that muscle that much that he has to wear the flak jacket. But hey, maybe this is maybe this is the blessing for Roman. Maybe when he's out for 30 days, he'll be like at home or something, and he'll work out constantly and get bigger. He'll get as big as The Rock. Actually, no one should be as big as The Rock. I take that back. But maybe he'll be big, and he won't have to wear the flak jacket anymore. Am I gonna hit something? No. All right. Oh, got my frame rate. This fucking game. Cycle juice, exactly. Cycle juice at 20 T-bone steaks, 400 pancakes, and we good to go. Well, advice: if you're 40 years old, don't get on the juice and try to have a 20-minute match with John Cena, brother. Which also doesn't mean you lose 35 pounds to try to go into a fight. Same deal. God damn it. I really need to... I don't know. My nose needs to cooperate. Get out of the sand, come on. Alright, I remember I'm menuing here. So I'm going down to US 2, French 1 and 2, Italy 2, Germany 2. And then I'm gonna tune. Then you go Japan 3, US 3, UK 2 and 3, and Germany 3. And then go and do Seattle, sell 3, do EuroLeague, sell those, grab the Preza, Pacific, GT1 and Worlds. I have to remember that menuing. I want no mistakes. I want no dumb mistakes to toss away my fucking record. I don't know if this is a weird thing, but I want Twitch to do like I had 2 highlights I want to... two things I want to highlight in this run, and I wish I could just chop them and put them next to each other in one highlight. That'd be kind of cool. Like where it has where you do your video editing and it has the highlights and you grab parts of the video. I want to be able to grab 2 parts of the video and put them together. It doesn't have to be smooth transition, they can just be there. Instead of having me to have 2 highlights and put 2 videos on my YouTube channel. It'd just be a lot easier, I think. Gotta love ramen burgers when they're $5. So good. Alright. That couldn't have been optimal right there. Hitting into the Mustang. I probably could have stayed low and tightened into the corner. Maybe. Also, I probably felt like it was drifting a little much. I would have been in the sand. Not that the sand always slows me down that much, but I would have liked the corner to go a little better. Alright, so I had a 318 last time. Let's see if I can do better. I'm trying to gauge on what could be the best time for Laguna Seca with the Civic. That's kind of how the corner would look if I hadn't hit the Mustang. Didn't get in the corner right. Turbo Civic, you damn right. How's it going, Konosumi? Oh, was it 318 or was it 310? Whatever. I forgot what the last one was. I'm pretty sure it was 310. Because I can't possibly have done 8 seconds better. Just in time for a pretty solid run. Don't mind the losing a bit of time in the Nationals, but pretty good. My hands so stiff today. Wow, is the Civic smaller than a 106? You kidding me? Jeez. Ah, I definitely wasn't gonna make it. I wanted to drift into the corner. Oh shit, it's a new emote. For some reason, I completely forgot about that. I gotta spam it someday. Probably spam it later tonight. Come on, drift. There we go. Yeah, the redone one, yeah. Drift. Nope. It looks great. That work? Yeah, it will. The second lap was really good. Yeah, 229. Hey, Waterlord. What's going on, pal? Maybe, if I don't fuck up. I just have to be careful in the menus. I might have to go a little bit slower on the menus. A little bit slower. Yeah, I was just joking about that earlier. I really need to listen to Dave and Brian's Observer Live to get more info on it. On like why, I mean, I understand why you let him wrestle and just drop the belt. If it wasn't like, if they don't think it's too serious, I just want to know more about it. I don't think taking a title off him was punishment. I think the plan was to give the Shield the titles. Which actually, it's pretty cool poetry if you think about it, that all three members of the Shield got the belt. But I do want to hear a little more info on the situation. Well, Matt thinks it's diet pills. I'm inclined to agree because I don't see him as a drug guy. But I might throw like maybe HGH in there. Maybe. I mean, we don't know what is on the, we haven't seen him without the fight jack in a while, so we don't know what his shape is. But yeah, now that I think about it, if it was HGH, I probably would have seen it. Because you would see it like in his gut, mostly. Not saying he looked like Zandig, but like you can tell when someone's using human growth hormone. It's not good drugs, not bad drugs, it's D-drug. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not a good guy, I know a guy. That one killed me. That was a nice wall ride. That was even better than last time, jeez. What? What? What happened? Am I back yet? Let me know in chat if I'm back. Like, you guys can't fucking see me. What am I saying? Okay. That was weird. I got a really weird, I got a high encoding error, but, like, I'm not streaming that high quality. That was weird. Also, I should have warned everybody. I have Cox internet, and my internet has been going down literally every day. So, I might go down today. My casual file of every license but S. That's good, Dark Knive. Dark Knive EXE. S license is pretty hard. If that's like what you're working on, stuff like that. That's Comcast? Nah, Cox, man. I don't know if Comcast is better, but, like, it sucks that I have 100 down, 10 up, but I go down every day. And I go down, I've gone down for an hour once. Yeah, Mission 34 is absolute bullshit. Where all these people come from. Big lurk boys, I guess. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are all here. Get to see possibly a world record run. Around the same time every day. Actually, it is. It's around 1 in the morning to 2 in the morning. Going down. Perfect. Yeah, it's around that time. But I've actually had to, like, on Cox's side, I've had them go down. Their center went down one time at like 8 on a Monday night. And some people in chat know what time that is, and needless to say, I was not happy. Doesn't matter which car you start with to get the run going. Yeah. Because there's only like a couple of cars that you can buy for under 10 grand that can actually do all the national events, and Pacific 2, which you see is a different split than Pacific 1 and 3, because that's the race I do to get the RX-7 Limited Edition, which has under 591 horsepower, and I can do the entire European League with it without going out of my way to buy a car. And the Civic is one of those cars that can win Pacific 2. Use car RNG. Nope. It all the cycles have, they're all set cycles. I think there's a file on the speedrun.com page of this game that AD Blue uploaded with all the cycles for NTSC, Europe, and Japan. And they're all different. They're different by not a lot, but for speedruns they are. For example, Europe can't use the Civic because you can't get it for under 10 grand. So Europe is stuck with like the Skyline GTS Type S. And Japan can get the Skyline, but not the Civic, but the Skyline costs twice as much, which is a real shame. So they're all different. There's just luckily not RNG. There is, mark my words, there is no RNG that will affect any speedrun for this game, other than 100%, which I wouldn't recommend. Let's just say that. Hey phone, mind shutting up, please? Oh, I got Marco's Pizza email again, like every day. Yeah, 100% is RNG, kind of, what we think is RNG. Either depends on the seed you start the game on, or seed you enter, like the one make races. I should probably explain that. The one make races, if you know this game, they give you a randomized track. Same with the event generator, which is when you get S license and you go past the menu of a World Championship, you have 4 event generators. You have the normal, easy, hard, and championship. PC email every day. Yeah, because Marcos is great. So the game will give you a randomized track for the one make races as well, the manufacturer races. But we don't know how the RNG works. We don't know if it's necessarily the seeds, like a seed when you start the game, or a seed on the frame you enter the race with. But it doesn't affect the game that much. Like, it's not going to affect the difficulty. It's going to affect, like, the race times, obviously, because you got to do either a faster or slower race. But you can always back out of it and go back in it. And, it'll take like 17 seconds. You'll die until the end. No. The Gresham runs will never die. Because it's all about how you play. Because there's no RNG that's going to affect difficulty. Like, there's nothing... If you have money, there's nothing that should stop you. For example, in this run, I have enough money to nearly max out this Civic. So I should have no problem. And 100%, you have all the money in the world. Kind of. You have, like... Around like 8 million to work with. You need to use all of it, but you have a lot of room, pretty much. Like, it's not as severe. Like, the RNG isn't gonna be severe, pretty much. Like, that's how you can think of it. Also, no one should try 100%. There's 3 runs of it. 2 of them are segmented. I have the RTA one. It's just not up because I can't upload it because of all the copyright. I'd be glad it's not like Pokemon Crystal, where if you don't get charmed, yeah, the music. So that's why I have no music on. If you're wondering that too, because it has licensed tracks. As Rob Zombie's Dragula, Garbage's I think I'm Paranoid, Stone Temple Pilots Sex Type Thing, Soul Coughing Super Bonbon, like stuff like that. YouTube catches it a lot. For example. It's even worse for Gran Turismo 3 because I uploaded the Gran Turismo 3 80% run and it is muted. It is muted to all hell. Yeah, it's a shame. So I don't play with music. I've actually gotten flagged for Forbidden Memories before. I wish somebody would like defend that. Like, how do I? It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Why am I getting flagged for music? Oh, it's because it's licensed soundtrack. Forbidden Memories, I don't know how. Oh shit! Fuck! I had my cursor on something else. Yeah, music's copyright. But FM, I have literally no idea why it is. It was like 1 track. I don't understand why it got flagged. But at least for like this game, like anything with copyright, it's gonna take it down. I gotta open my notepad again. Alright. I clicked out of it. Alright. Brakes. Muffler. Ship. New Turismos. I played 6 for around a month and I got bored. And Sport, I haven't seen any info on it. Because I have no interest in getting a PS4. But if the game looks good enough, I might think about it. Clutch. Like, from what little information I've seen of Sport, it looks like a really cool game. I just hope it has enough stuff to do. That's what my issue with 5 and 6 was. The game, they felt really shallow. And I got super bored really quickly. I beat the games really fast. Because, like, 5 was all about the online. 6 was, like, half online and, like, half the career mode, but not much of a career mode. Yeah, I hope it sounds good fixed. They didn't sound very good in the... At least 6. I gotta tell that 6 wasn't that good. Actually, 6... I was okay with 6. If 6 had, like, another, like, 20 hours of gameplay, I would have been fine with it. But, like, it was not just, like, how shallow it was easy. 6 was, like, really easy with the DualShock 3. I was fully prepared to bust out the steering wheel that you probably see behind me and play with that. But, like, I golded everything. I golded all the time trials, all the DLC. The fan car, prototype, the go-karts, I got them all. It was really easy. This is new God of War. That includes with superchargers. 25 hours and 6. My god, that's crazy. I think I owned the game for less than 2,500 hours. Like, I got the game for Christmas? The Christmas after I got my PS3. Which was last year, I think. And I just... Oh, online stuff. I tried the online. I got really super bored. Since I'm not that much of an online guy, I played this on disc and it bored the shit out of me. Which is a shame because I was excited about that. And it was even worse for 5 when I got 5, the XL edition for $20, which what a joke. When 5 got announced, like back when I was in high school, I was like, I'm gonna get a PS3 for Gran Turismo 5. My friends were just doing this, we're gonna do the same thing, and then I'm like, nah, I just couldn't get it. Glad I didn't. I played Gran Turismo 5 for 3 weeks, and I got super bored with it. There's no game to it, and I'm not gonna do B-Spec because it's too frustrating. And the seasonal events just hand you money like it's free or something. So it wasn't much of a game. I don't know if this is me being edgy or trying to offend people, but I honestly believe that Gran Turismo PSP is better than 5 and 6. No memes. So I played that game a lot more. And that was like a fucking handheld beta of 5. Yeah, most of the game is not there. Or even more than 1 million. Like, I remember I did a season of it and I got 5 million. Edgy. 242 is not bad. I'll take it. I'll be able to get the cars so you can drive whatever they wanted. Yeah, I understand that. It felt like Gran Turismo 3. Because Gran Turismo 3 was the first for PS2, and the game was more to show off the game than it was the cars. Because it had... Oh yeah, you can also buy money. That was stupid. I thought that was stupid. Because it's handed you money, so like, why would you... why would you need to buy money? Like, 3 had a shit ton of events, but only 175 cars. So it was more about having a Gran Turismo game for PS2 than it was for having a good Gran Turismo game. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, they're both good. They're both good. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it felt like 3. The only thing I liked about 5 was it played really well, from what I remember. It played really good on the DualShock 3. Even for Gran Turismo 6, you don't need that much money. Just do a couple seasonal events and you're good to go. 10 per million? Ugh. Luckily, I never did that. I even tried to get all the trophies, but there were a couple of them that was stupid. Like the what am I doing? The NASCAR one. Oh, I thought it was NASCAR one, where you like do 3 laps in a row and they're like within 10 of a second next to each other, something like that, or like come from behind win or some shit like that. Like, I couldn't do those for either game. Pro Street. I played Pro Street. I think it's okay. I wish I had it for 360 or PS3 because I played on PS2 and DS and they were both pretty garbage. But Pro Street as a concept is pretty cool. I like it. It's the last good Need for Speed game. Laguna State, you just gotta get the hang of it. Like, try to make it a point to not go in the sand, even though it doesn't slow you down that much. It's just more about like being careful and finding like on-track markers to know when to brake and stuff. Because I hate the track too. I really don't like it. Because the corkscrew, like, it gets me when I'm not paying attention. Approach was really cool, except when it gets towards the end of the game where, like, you have the super fast as fuck supercars and stuff. I'm asking what fans of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series want to bring back. Well, I know they're doing the Generation Duel thing. So maybe that's part of it. Well, they can just, like, not bring any Yu-Gi-Oh! Series back and just have cameos in, whatever the newest, series is, because that's what they're doing. I saw that Crow was on there. Like, Crow and Jack. And Yusei. That's why all the new monsters are out. But personally, I have no, like, opinion on what series should come back. All I'm waiting for is the new Forbidden Limited list to see if I want to play again. Because I'm not gonna put money into a deck yet, and I don't know the Forbidden Limited list. It's a little risky. But I do know a lot of people who want to see 5Ds back. Well, it's not Zeal, yeah, pretty much. Like, the Zeal era wasn't even good, like, in the TCG, and the show wasn't good. Yeah, I can exit out of this one. This one has the 2. Alright. You found a dual disc. Oh, I do remember that. From what little bit I've seen of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. In fact, I actually have a dual disc. It's right in there. I don't want to open it up though. Agreed! Always. House Playing as a saver card. That was pretty cute. I like that part of the season 1 because it was a play off season 0. They were playing a board game. Like Yu-Gi was not Yu-Gi. I think it was still Yu-Gi. Is it Yu-Gi or the Pharaoh? They were playing a board game with Bakura, and all their friends were they were in the board game as like little pieces. So it's kind of like that. Monster Coliseum. Yeah, pretty much. I remember that. I pretty much only remember season 1 because I didn't watch GX. Alright, boys. That was a good wall ride. Also, if anybody's watched season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't highly recommend. I recommend watching season 0 to get like a bigger understanding of like Yugi and his evil side. Because he's not the I don't think he's a pharaoh in season 0. It's like season 1's like really dark. And it's just, it sheds a different light on what you already know. Yeah, he's a fucking madman. Because the Shadow Realm is hell, and he treats it as hell. Like, I actually remember crying a couple times watching season 0. And I watched it like 2 years ago or some shit. 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm fucking 23. That got to me. Like, he lit the dude on fire. He gave a guy a nightmare. We thought he was gonna die. Bakura stabbed his own hand through a castle or something. I don't remember what it was called. One of the houses with the pointy top on it. My Hourglass of Hell. I do not remember that. No, I don't remember that either. Like, I haven't seen season 1 since I was a kid, I think. Okay, UK3. Okay, Christian Mo runners going to be GDQ. I do not. I think the only one that would probably be closest to going to be Dragoon Claw. But I'm not sure. Like, I know I'm not. I don't have the money to go, and to be honest, I don't think I'd want to go. Because I don't have that many friends in the speedrunning community that I would want to be around. It would almost be me going as like a fanboy of like Saboom or something. You know, Saboom or GFC. And just give them all hugs. I really thought the Eastport wouldn't go so wide out of that corner. I was trying to wall ride off of him, but it wasn't working. After this, I gotta do Germany 3. Like, I'm really trying my hardest to not make any menuing mistakes. Because I'm pretty sure 241 is free. And I just need to not be a dickhead and be more deliberate with my menuing. Because it's been so far so good. I haven't royally messed anything up. Like, nothing that's gonna kill the run. The bomber guy. Don't remember that one. The bomb was in the cart. Oh, yeah, that one. Ah, shit. Whatever. I'll take the second loss. Kinda. I couldn't get a good angle on the second corner to... Like, I don't want to jump, because if I go through the grass and jump, I'm going to lose all traction when I hit the ground, so I want to be careful. And it saves time, like, not jumping, because I'm not in the air, and in the air I'm not doing anything, you know? And I've got a better angle to get to the corner through, if that makes any sense. I have to play pretty perfect to get a PB record, whichever one, you know what I mean? Half time everyone cheats. Ah, well. It's a TV show. Times cars are racing at all. Well. Station wagons are cool, I guess. Kinda what the devs wanted to do. There's a whole station wagon cup in this game. Like little tiny K cars, a Fiat 500R, which has like 20 horsepower. There's a fucking horse and carriage in Gran Turismo 4. Oop, I didn't roll the exit circle right. Well, it's not like a horse and carriage. It's that carriage thing. I forgot what it was called. There's just two in Gran Turismo 4. It's probably the back of a horse. Like, I think it's supposed to have a horse, but it has like 1 horsepower. It's like an 1886 Mercedes or something. Probably look it up. A spoiler on a horse. This is like how a horse wears pants. Like, how does a horse wear pants? Is that meme dead yet or no? I've actually seen someone hybrid one of those carriages and make it go like a couple 100 miles an hour. Pretty dumb. Hope I'm still ahead. Oh, I'm way ahead. Oh my god. I'm gonna be up by like 40 seconds. This new tuning route is amazing. I'm so glad I did it. Anti-traffic cones. What do you mean? Because like, there's no like physical shortcuts in this track. Ah, shit. Could you not go so wide? Yeah, black and stripe blockades. No. They're just there to be there. I can hold my mouse. Yeah, I'm really far ahead. Yeah, that's about right. So you know where the track is. Oh! Holy shit. That could be a fake glide. So beware when you guys wanna. I'll say the Glod. But I'm pretty sure it is because I played really well. I had no menu mistakes. It's new tuning, so be all good. All right, Pacific 2. All right. I'm really annoyed that my stupid internet went down for a second. Like, goddamn, that's dumb. I'm actually have to chop up the video like on my own time to upload it. Probably just ask my brother to do it or something. Oh, the frame drops. Alright, pass me, please. I wanted to wall ride off of them, but I didn't want to. I think Seattle's pretty cool. Like, this little city section is my favorite. One of my favorite sections in all Gran Turismo. Oh my god, quit cutting me off. Fucking go. Yeah, dude, by all means. Your notes in the pace bin? Maybe. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm not scared I'm gonna lose, I just don't want to, like, lose time. Like, this is already looking like a bad lap. My run was okay, just wall ride. Pretty much wall riding makes everything just a lot easier. I like Initial D. I never actually watched or read any Initial D. Even though one of my favorite cars is the 8086 Torino. I think I would like Initial D. But, I don't, like, read mangas or anything like that. Ah, shit. Come on. Go. Oh, okay. That'd be a lot more easier for me to watch than a manga. Alright. That's kind of what I wanted. Yeah, 147 is not good. Stage 4 and 5, anything afterwards. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Edik. I do know there's an Initial D PS3 game. But I'd rather play Tokyo Extreme Racer Drift 2 if I was going to play a game like that. Trying to avoid the NSX behind me, so I just went low tight to the corner. Yeah, Extreme Racer Drift 2 is like really good. I don't know if it's like underrated necessarily because I never see anybody talk about it when you're talking about like really good PS2 racers. I only found it because I bought it on like a whim. I saw like I was at the exchange and I saw a shit ton of like Tokyo Extreme Racer games. I'm like, oh, let's get the newest one and see if this is pretty good. Because at a time where like my uncle would just take my brother and I to like play games at his place for the weekend, and we'd just buy games constantly. So at one point, I think I played like every PS2 racing game that had like IRL cars in it. It was a really weird time. But the game is really fun. I like it a lot. And it's really fun with the steering wheel. Alright, I'm losing time here. But that's to be expected. Ray Tracers, yeah, I've played that before too. That's a weird game. I think my record is a 457. Maybe. Either a 457 or a 450 there. So I'm fine with losing 10 seconds. But that first lap could have been a lot better. God damn, I'm dying, guys. This game's killing me. Shit. Green? No, it's red. Fuck. This is Game Time Crisis. That's about right, actually. Because when I played it, it was just like I didn't understand it for a while, and like, it has boss battles and stuff. It's oh my god, go. That was bad. It feels like a combination of like a Ridge Racer and probably Ridge Racer and Time Crisis. Because it actually looked like Ridge Racer 2 or Ridge Racer Revolution, whichever one was called. And it was around the same time. Well, no, every race has a specific prize car with it. The only events that don't give you prize cars are the national events and the one-make races. So the RX-7 is where you get from Seattle. There's a list online of all of the cars you win. I don't remember off the top of my head. I just know certain ones that I know I would use in runs, like Convertible 3 gives you the Concept Car Limited Edition. Grand Touring 1 gives you the Daishin Sylvia. And 80s 5 gives you the Skyline Silhouette. Those are the ones I know off the top of my head. Everything else is... most of them just run together because all have the same stuff. But this is the only thing you can win from these events that is under 591, which is half of the reason why this run's even possible, because if this wasn't available, I'd have to do 2 races with the Civic and then just sell and get the Cusco and Prezzo like I'm going to do later, and then I would have like only 1 million to work with for World Championship. So luckily there's an out in the one of the 6 cars you can win from the leagues. Because this is literally the only one you get that's small. Everything else is big. There's a Drag 180 SX, 96 Kestrel Supra, a 300ZX LM, 2 R33s. I'm missing one. I think it's only 5. Retro Adventure. Not, but I've seen it. That game is adorable. I've seen the run of it. It's pretty cute. 4 boys. But I have played the Game Boy Advance version, and I've played Penny Racer for Game Boy Advance too. Like kind of the same kind of thing. The game is Road Trip Adventure is adorable. I so want to play it. I just have to find it really cheap. And I'll totally get it. 14. Big 4 boys. That run is a joke. Like, what a meme of a run. Fucking 10 or 12 minutes. I don't know what the record is. It's so stupid. Honestly, there's a lot of PS2 racers I haven't played. But I know a lot of niche ones. Which is really weird. I've actually played a lot of Game Boy Advance racers too. It's a shame none of them are good. Except for GT3. Alright, that felt really slow. I think I had like 109s last time, so I'm probably losing time in the EuroLeague. Maybe. If I don't fuck up Gran Valley, I should be fine. So remember Gran Valley cost me record last night. Or yesterday, I should say. Yeah, this game judges speed weird. It's weird playing this game and then playing Gran Turismo 3. Like, you just can't tell what speed is anymore. I have to really be careful. Because this section coming up always gets me, because this thing is so loose. I swear, center of gravity is like underneath the front windshield. That's what it feels like. Right there. Ah, shit. I got a little loose. I can tell there was a little bit of a... like a tiny bit of elevation change in that corner, and it took my rear end out. Ah, shit, could you not? Thank you. Alright. And we're out of Gran Valley. Oh, almost. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Go, go, go. Yeah, that could have been a lot better. I know I can get a 5. Or a sub 5 there. It felt like that first lap wasn't very good. This RX-7 is so loose. It's like really hard to control when its elevation changes. That's like the entirety of Grand Valley. Yep, new car. They're not long for this world either. I can't tell if that was late braking or not. It felt like it was. I went a little bit past the 100 meter mark. I didn't want to do that. That was pretty bad. That's better. I have to be careful with that wall ride. I'm not getting the speed I want out of it because like this thing's too loose and I might spin out if I start to spin the tires out of there. Like, normally how I go through wall rides, I go like halfway through the corner, slam into it, this thing I can't do it with. So I kind of have to do that with the wall. Nice. I wish I could have had a Euro League without the Grand Valley fuck up like I did yesterday. Alright, time to sell some cars. Hands are freezing, I have like no blood circulation. Pinky's also locking up too. Hands are all kinds of fucked up today. Got some Rome. Got some Grand Valley. That's from the other one. Yeah. Never in the same car twice. No, they're not random. Certain races net you certain cars. Yeah, JGTC cars are sweet. This game has quite a bit of them. There's like 5 different NSXs in this game or something like that. Like 4 different Supras. And a shit ton of Skylines. Yeah, because unless you do it the same track twice, you won't get the same car twice. Except for GT 300 Championship, GT 500 Championship, tuned NA, tuned Turbo, and Super Touring Car, and World Championship is the only things that's random. Which car you just bars win money first. What do you mean? You can't improve the touring cars you get in this game. That's only in Gran Turismo 3 and 4. But I just need something that's slower than the RX-7 to enter this event. So I grabbed the Cusco Impreza, which is the best car for the job. And probably the best thing you can buy for 500 grand. Arguably. But for the run, it is. Whoa, do not spin out. Do not spin out. And this thing's awkward because it's a rear-wheel drive. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, I'm trying to decrease the amount of frame dropping when the track loads. Because I have to run over the load zone. You can kind of tell there where the game slows down a bit. Because the game doesn't load the track all the way before the race. It just loads part of the track and you load it as you go through it. So like, a good example is if you go in super speedway, it's really short. You can look behind you and the track despawn. Well, it doesn't despawn, but I guess like the draw distance fades away. It helps the game load and helps it go smooth. Because there are a lot of points where this game does not move at full frame rate. So I think it's 30. Deloads, there you go. My words, they escape me. How fast is on PS3 compared to PS2? It is not. It is super fucking slow on PS3. And I should know because I used to do runs on it. The game in the main menus can't even run at full frame rate. It just doesn't, like the PlayStation emulator, I guess, inside the PlayStation 3 doesn't emulate the lag correctly. So in tracks like this, like in midfield, it doesn't load, it doesn't make the lag, but it doesn't run at full speed. So yeah, it's weird. Like my best PS3 time was like a 245, and my PS2 times, actually my standard disc speed for PS2 was around that, and my fastest speed is obviously 242. So, I wouldn't recommend PS3. But if it's the only option you got, I mean, go for it for testing, but I highly not recommend it. I'd even go as far as to say PS1 probably isn't a good idea either because of how slow it loads. Now, I'm pretty sure it's because like this game is so CPU intensive. Because there's a lot of points where this doesn't move at full speed, and you can tell like in the tracks it doesn't. All right, well, that's good. That's good. I should have went wider. I could have gone a little bit faster through that first corner in the corkscrew. That was terrible. I have no idea what I was doing there. I thought I was at the right speed to go into the corner, but I was just like super slow, and I might as well take it really tight then. There we go, that's what I want. That felt really good. Didn't have to deaccelerate or anything. That's a little better. I didn't want to hit the curb though. It was one of those awkward, skinny, tall curbs. Okay, that was dangerous. Solid. I'll absolutely take the even on that. The Laguna Seca was pretty good. Especially for that last lap. Alright. I gotta play super well here. Can I use Big Boy GT1? Nope, that's wrong. Oh, you're right. I can't be tuned here. Thank you, game. God damn it. One thing I hate about this game is how the cursor hangs. I can't predict where it's gonna be most of the time. Alright, let's go. I think I've got this. But my record has pretty good worlds. Can't have intercooler. There's a handful of road cars in this game. There's the GT40, the R390, GT1, 97 and 98. And this. They can only take stage 4 turbo. That's literally it. Can sub 41? No. This can get 240. I'm gonna say 241.30. I'm predicting. Because my record has a really fucking good worlds, from what I remember. It's gonna be really hard to play around it. Not play around it, play against it. That card game's on the mind. So I'll play my best and see what happens. As long as I don't fuck up a lot, I got record. Yeah. That's it, right? It's not motorcycles, it's just high-speed pancakes. High-speed prototype class cars. Alright, I had to recover that. Bad angle. No! Shit. Can you stop, please? Go, 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 come on. Ah, that sucks. Whatever, it's fine. Like I said, if okay, I can't just fuck up anymore, so I'll just keep going. It's fine. I should have hit the brakes earlier. But I'm stupid. I thought I could spin back out of it, but this thing is too fast. Like no, I trying to like J turn out of it, kind of like a backwards J turn. But this thing is too out of control. Nah, that was absolutely my fault. I went into the water ride too like late into the corner, so the car had no other choice but to go out with the wall. But its momentum was still going towards like the wall side, so I couldn't stop it. So I lost like 7 seconds there. Stick with that. If you guys couldn't tell, this thing is really hard to control. But it is the fastest car in the game. That's not the Escudo, because the Escudo has better handling. Better recovery. But this thing has better acceleration. And it's half the price. Yep. This with Turbo 4 is definitely the fastest car in the game. Ah! Jesus! Don't fucking do that. Please. It's getting really cold down here. I'm so glad that wall's there. You can slow me down. Alright, let's get the fuck out of Trial Mountain. Hopefully one piece. Go, go, go. Alright. Oh, so I lost like 7 seconds, 7 or 8 seconds there. I need no more mistakes, and I can still world record. Actually, I don't know if it's cold or I'm losing all my circulation. I bumped my mic. I'm pretty sure I'm losing blood circulation in my hand. No. It's only in in fact, this GT1 is only in this game. The GT1's in everything else. Shit, what the fuck was that? Go, please. Go, go, go. Okay. I felt it, I felt the rear end go out for a bit. That could have been a lot faster. Oh god. Really hate how the wheels spin when I'm in third gear. That's so annoying. I don't. Betty Campo. I only have a PS2. Come on, there we go. Damn it. Going too wide in there. That was too slow. I thought I can just deaccelerate and try to inertia drift into it, but didn't work. Song lag. I want to say it's sex type thing because that's not a very long song, but it's longer than I think I'm Paranoid. Oh, Christ, don't do that ever again. Fuck. So I could accelerate down. Why is this... Why am I almost lapping this GT1? Did he spin out somewhere? Oh, I must have spun out on the corkscrew. There's like no other place it would. That's pretty funny. Ha! Bumped the wall. Whoa! My car went in the air. There's no jump there. That's a little scary. I was trying to judge when I should accelerate out. Couldn't find a good spot. That was like the first possible moment I could have. I almost went into the grass. Hey phone, you mind shutting up please? Thank you. That was awful. Like, it's not getting me any tighter in the corner. Damn it. I'll try going to like a bit slower next time. That was a little better, but it could have been a lot better. That was bad. Oh god. Hey, 103, sweet. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. This is a little sketchy. So I was scared anybody. Okay. Want to run that by me again, game? Jesus Christ. That was a dumb way to lose 5 seconds. Just a bounce off the ground. Fantastic. I could so improve this Worlds if I do another run of this. Which I probably will, because I know my licenses can be improved. I was ahead by like 12 seconds yesterday on my licenses alone. Too early. I just know how to enter that wall ride. If I do that wall ride right, I can I can exit out of the corner at 90. But I forgot how to do it, even though I did it yesterday. The road's pretty easy, especially when you know where the wall rides are. If you know how to use the course to your advantage, this is like the easiest track. Hey Appy, how's it going? You're just in time towards the end of the game. Hi Shelby Kitty, what are you doing? What's wrong, little guy? I thought you were sleeping. What are you doing, Shelby? Can you get from under my feet, please? Out from under the chair. Hi. I wish I could pet you right now. You're like right next to my feet. Just stand there for like another minute or so. I'll pet you. Hi, buddy. How you doing, little kitty? Oh man, this run's looking real good. Midfield's last. What the fuck? Did something like disconnect from my... The last USB device you connected to this computer malfunctioned and Windows does not recognize it. I'm still on, right? It says I am. What malfunctioned? Last you connected to the computer. What did I connect last? My mic's still going. It says I'm live. Must be something else. My computer's acting up. I had to restart my computer twice just to get my capture card to work today. So something's up. I gotta switch my USB ports, I think. I'm gonna have to check that after this run. I never had that pop up on this computer before. Oh, Shelby, you're something's underneath my feet. You must have knocked something out. Damn it, Shelby, could you not? I'll give you a hug after the run. Just sit down on the floor and I'll get you later. Shelby, please, come on, don't be sad. Shelby. Poor little kitty. That banked corner is the most awkward corner for this thing. I spun out plenty of times there. It's really hard to keep this thing like on the ground over there. Ooh, a sub 14 sector 1. Nice. Ooh, almost a 54. Not fucking spin on the last lap, thank you. Nice. Oh, come here, Shelby. No, you ran. Ah, your back doesn't hurt. Look what I got. Shelby, look at it. What the fuck? What's my USB shit doing? Can you stop, please? Go sit down. You know you want to sit next to me. Come on. Oh yeah, get the wire out of here. Where's it? There it is. Alright, now sit in my lap. You know you want to sit in my lap. Come on. Here you go. Yeah, that's a pretty good record. Oh, what are you doing? Alright, Shelby wants to sit on the desk, I think. Look, you're blocking the chat. Can you move? Shelby, sit, please. Just sit here for a minute and I can move everything around and you can